Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to Free Hammers. It's Luke here. It's Wednesday, walking day. A lot of you enjoyed the FIFA video. I told you, didn't I? I told you it was a classic. I won't spoil the score for anyone who's not watched it, but some great goals, some great moments, some great tension. Looking forward to see how that series progresses. Obviously the next game I've got to play is the Manchester United game or Zagreb game before then. There's a couple of FIFA games I've got to fit in over the next few weeks now, so it's going to be hard for me. My fingers are going to be hurting. Anyway, it's Wednesday. There's a few bits of news, guys. Obviously got me England top, England playing tonight. Vlasic, I keep getting it wrong. He scored last night for Croatia. For those of you who ain't said it was a header. It's good. It's just good that he's getting a goal. I don't care how it comes. It's good for confidence going into the game on Saturday. That's what we want, you know. It keeps him in Moyes' mind. He'll think, oh, you know what, he scored, did well for his country, he's fit, he's sharp. So I'm expecting to see him, guys. My preview will be out tomorrow where I'll go into a little bit more detail on what I want to see. But it's good to see, you know. That's what we want. In terms of other hammers so far this season, so far in the international breaks, obviously Zuma kept a clean sheet last night. Again, all positives, little positives, clean sheets, goals. It's what I like to see. Hopefully, you know, Rice can have a good game tonight and stay injury free. That's all we need, injury free. And Antonio, obviously injury free from Jamaica, so should all be ready to go for Saturday, which is a really important game. You know, get ourselves 10 points on the board this early would be fantastic. What else did I read today? Jesse Lingard has rejected a contract at Manchester United. You know, he wants to, you know, see how his minutes go, I assume, between now and January. And then I think he'll be looking to get out the door if he hasn't, you know, getting the minutes he wants. You know, we sort of knew that, you know. I thought he might sign a contract to secure a price for Manchester United, but you can see, you know, teams are going to want him. Teams are going to want him, you know, when he's out of contract next summer. Teams are going to want him. They can offer him bigger wages then. You know, he can demand a sign-on fee. So we'll see what happens with him. Like I say, in January, as I keep repeating myself, if we manage to get to them later stages of Europa League and we bring in someone like Jesse Lingard, I'll tell you what, he's going to be a force and someone that will could push us on to, as I say, something magic. Again, I don't want to be too optimistic because, you know, we've been there as a West Ham fans before where you get too much hope and too much optimism. But yeah, you bring in Jesse Lingard and you're in the last 16 and he can have the same sort of impact as what he had last season, then it's really special chance that we could go and do something. But yeah, there'll be other clubs looking at him, I'm sure, you know, Leicester's and Everton's. And it depends where we are in January, you know, as well. It depends what we've done in January. But yeah, it remains to be seen what happens to him. Long way away, we'll see what happens. So there was another couple of things. Like I say, this is just a little a newsy roundup video, guys. Obviously, it's really hard to find news during international breaks, but there is quite a bit out there today. Other news that I read today, obviously, big news, guys. In terms of Europa League, me just mentioning it, UEFA announced that fans can go. Incredible, brilliant. We can go and support them. You know, it's got what. That would have been typical West Ham, wouldn't it? You know, to qualify finally for the group stage, you know, and guarantee ourselves at least 3 away trips, and we can't go, but now we can. And all you diehard people out there, you're going to absolutely love those trips. You know, there's Austria in there, Croatia in there. You know, some really good trips, and hopefully, you know, we get through, and you get even some more exciting trips. You know, hopefully we get one of the big Spanish trips, or the big Italy trips, or, you know, the German trips at some point. Yeah, so that's brilliant news, fantastic news that we can go away and see the boys. You know, I've never been a European away game, something I would love to do, but you know, I remember the pictures from when I was younger, you know, 14, of when the boys went over to Metz and won that night. That looked incredible. Like, what a night, what a moment, and I'm hoping, you know, you guys, if you do watch and you're one of the lucky guys that do get to go, lucky girls as well, not just guys. Yeah, I hope you have like brilliant time. Like what a time! New drink, new country, fantastic, new atmosphere. Yeah, the only other thing I did read, guys, is about Moyes trying to get rid of 4 players in January. I assume, you know, we'll have another look at them. We'll have a little look between now and January. But the 4 players there were Yarmolenko, Fredericks, Lanzini and Randolph. You start with Randolph. Obviously you're going to say, you know, surplus to requirements now. You know, Areola was brought in, who will be the number 1 at some point this season, maybe even Saturday, who knows. You got Fabianski there, you know, he's good enough to hang around for another year or so. And obviously Randolph, you know, he's too good to be a number 3. He could go and be a number 1 in the Championship somewhere, you know. Easily, you know, he's still a decent goalie. He might not be good enough to be West Ham's number 1 anymore, but he's still a very, very good goalie, Randolph. Fredericks, I suppose it's tough, isn't it, to get in front of Soufal. Soufal's, you know, really, really solid player, isn't he? So it's tough to get in front of him. Who else we got? Oh yeah, it was Lanzini. So with Fredericks, just back to Fredericks quickly. So Fredericks, I like him as a player. That's the sad thing. He's fast. When he's come on, he's done a good job. Like recently, you know, he hasn't had many opportunities, but when he has come on and played, he's done all right. I wouldn't listen. He's not my first choice right back by any stretch of the imagination. And maybe we do need to go and get a cover right back. But as a cover right back at the moment, I can't fault him. I think he's all right. I think he's a good player. But yeah, if you can get a decent price, I suppose, why not? So who's the next one? Yeah, I've done Randolph, I've done Fredericks. Yarmolenko goes without saying, really, doesn't it? Listen, one of the best left foots in the Premier League. Probably actually the best finisher at the club as well. But you know, he doesn't suit Moyes' mantra. He doesn't play the way Moyes wants us to play. He's can be a bit lazy up front, switches off defensive duties. So yeah, it's not something a big disappointment. I don't think we get a lot of money for him, but we get a hell of a lot of money off the wage bill, and I think that's the most important thing. You know, if you can get that 120, whatever it is, 140 off the wage bill, you know, you're looking at another really good player you can bring in for that. Maybe that pays for Jesse Lingard, for example. You know, Jesse Lingard might be looking for around 150 mark, and you know, if you can use that money to pay for him, then why not? What else was it? Lanzini. Lanzini, I wouldn't get rid of him. I know he's injury prone, but yeah, he's a player that, you know, there's a bit of sentimental with him, and I know I'm always one against, you know, I said it, contradicting myself a bit with the Fabianski and the Dawson with no sentimental in football, but I love Manu, man. And I think he could be quite important in some of the early Europa League games. Maybe that's his chance, you know. Maybe he can, you know, keep himself in Moyes' plans if he does well. The only thing with Manu now, he hasn't got that different making ability that he used to have. You know, when he used to come on or when he used to start games, he'd be so dynamic and so influential to the team. But you know, he hasn't been like that for a long time since the injury. We have little glimpses of it, and then he'll go and get injured again. But yeah, I'll be a bit gutted if he went, to be honest with you. I would. I do like him. I still think there's a place for him. I do. I really, really do. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about those 4. So Fredericks, Yarmolenko, Randolph and Lanzini. Let me know what you think. Yeah, that's about it really, guys. Can't wait for the Premier League to get back underway. You know, when you're in such a good reign of form, you hate when it ends. You know, you just want to carry on. You just want the next game to come, And I'm absolutely buzzing for the Europa League. I'm absolutely buzzing for that first game. I can't wait. I'll be buzzing all day at work when it's on, and then, you know, get home quick to watch it, because obviously it's a 5:45 kickoff. It's quite an early one. But yeah, loads of videos coming up now, because obviously all the big games are starting to kick off now. We'll start having 2 games a week coming up. Can't wait, guys. I do just want to finish the video with a little shout out to my good pals. I've never met him in person, but he's a great pal on here. Andy Miles and Jazz have started their channel, West Ham Reunited. Really good channel. They're going to start doing things where, you know, they go on like little tours of old West Ham, and, you know, have meetups and show where people used to eat and people used to drink and stuff like that. So go and check them out, guys. West Ham Reunited. Hit the subscribe button for them. You know, we are so lucky as West Ham fans to have as much content out there as we have. You know, West Ham Fan TV, Hammers Chat, Little Jake, JP, Forged by Irons, West Ham Reunited. There's so many out there, And you know, there's something to fill everyone's boots, which is the good thing. You know, there's a young audience there, there's an older audience, and yeah, it's just great. We're spoiled as West Ham fans to have such great content out there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have a great day, guys. Enjoy the sun. Make sure you put your suntan lotion on. I know I will be, because I'll be teaching outside all afternoon. Yeah, until tomorrow, guys. Come on your minds. Keep believing. Let's go.